Dragon's Dogma and DMC's 2 games I've never even heard of. You might want to include those in your DM thread.
Anything useful?
I'm just taking the fusion cells because, oh, I might take, if these are really super modded up, they're worth taking because they'll scrap down into something special. But if they're not super modded up, they scrap down to, I think, fucking cheese and sawdust. They're pretty fucking, but plastic and a bit of metal. There's no point carting hundreds of these fucking things up. It's actually more efficient to just make some water generators in your base. Every time you go through, just buy out all of the scrap from a general trader. Yeah, I'm going to have something insane now, probably like 200 bloody 300 fusion cells. Well, that's cool. It's only something like 56 crank rounds, I guess, with my
Too many folks these days count on violence
with my
to solve their problems.
hand cranked
You only have to look around to see where that got us.
musket.
Going up.
I can't remember if I said, but in the light of my video, my Fallout 76 video, I have actually decided to grow a pair, and I installed Fallout 1, 2 and Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So that's the first Fallout, the second Fallout game, which is like the original 3/4 isometric top-down view, and Wasteland 2 is the modern game made by Brian Fargo, who is the kind of creator of Fallout, and I've got them all installed, and when I get some time off in a few days' time, I'm going to go mad with those. But I would just note the version on Steam. I've got Fallout Tactics, but that's, I think, the 3rd game in the series, which I'll get to. But just so you know, because this puts someone I know off, the modern version on Steam, I think it's on sale at the moment in a bundle, but the modern version of certainly Fallout, I think Fallout 2 as well, is patched by Steam to work on a modern OS. I'm running Windows 7, which is a long story, but on Windows 7 I don't need to mod or patch Fallout now. You just pick whether you want to play it on a modern or an old operating system, and it just works. And I think I might be quoting Todd Howard or Nvidia when I say it just works, no pun intended. So if that's been putting you off, yeah. Dallas, how you doing, mate? Yeah, there's big issues with lots of people were playing Fallout, and it's like the colour mapping doesn't work, so you get like random coloured pixels, and it just looks like a blotch. But when I installed it the other day, it just worked a treat. Well, at least for the first 40 seconds while I checked that it was working.
I will limit the pain.
Right, I'm going to try and rack up some VATS points. Paladin Dance. He's such a brick. Right, let's get in there with the gender equalizer. Or not.
I hope that's the last of them. Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere.
Kingdoms of Amalur was sweet. I broke that game with super chakrams.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna have to check some of these games out, because I've literally sort of the rare occasions where I'm reading chat and it's like I've not even heard of those games before. Usually I'm fairly well informed when it comes to my ignorance. At least I look at these games and go, oh yeah, I really should play that. It's very rare for me to look at games and go, what the fuck is that game? Fred, you've got your work cut out for you on your first DM, mate. But yeah, can't stress enough. Very nice that you made it to the stream, Alcoholist, there. And thank you for that tip on the notification. I think that's going to be a win. Oh, I'm terrible with that. I won't lie. I really enjoy the VATS animations as well. And I can't hit the side of a fucking barn either. So yeah, that's a winning ticket.
Going up.
I do like the whole gunfight thing. I've even pimped out that Poisoner's 44 Magnum because I love that with powerful pistols. Probably watched too many Dirty Harry movies, but it's
Bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
It's a beautiful feeling when you chain some cracking VAT shots into some fucker. Quick look at that gun. Yeah, bull barrel, advanced receiver, 110 damage. 3 poison damage isn't exactly going to have people writing Viking ballads about my achievements, but it's at least it's some kind of tick. Doza, hello back to the Ukraine, mate.
Excuse me.
Thanks for
how in
joining the
advance?
stream.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were
I
caught
think
unprepared more than once, which
I
is
think I've picked
unacceptable.
up about
However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed.
3 different Mount and
Certainly
Blade
could have accomplished the
games
mission
in
alone.
Steam sales, and I've
thought
got to
we worked
play
well
them.
as a team.
I've got to
Agreed.
play them.
It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have 2 important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep range.
Yeah, VATS is probably a
I'd like to
sign of
compensate
weakness
for your
in gamer
assistance in
terms,
this
but
operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful.
I use
It's my own
I
personal
generally
modification
use
to the standard
VATS
Brotherhood
at mid range.
May it serve
Close
you well.
quarters, I'll just shoot them at point fucking blank range with a shotgun. Long range, I like to snipe. I don't see the point of using VATS at long range because I can snipe perfectly well. Spam that up.
Thank you. You're welcome, civilian.
But mid range, I quite like it. It's the lazy man's choice, and you can do some
wanted to
pretty
make you a proposal.
spectacular
We had a lot thrown at us
shooting.
back there. Our
VATS is
op could have ended
bloody
in
great
disaster,
against
but you
death
kept your
claws because you
cool
can
and
just
handled it like a soldier.
change
There's
shots
no doubt
into
in my
their,
mind that you've got what
you
it
know,
takes.
right leg, and then
When
they'll
we
go
met at the
down, and
police
then you've
station,
neutralised
you
them.
told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
Do I want to join the Brotherhoods of Steel? Right. The cons are, they are slightly annoying. They're fascists. They believe in ethnic cleansing, and quite a few of them are arseholes. But on the plus side, they've got vertibirds.
You're awfully quiet.
I'd be honored.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'll follow your lead here, but let's try and keep it light on the zealotry, shall we?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh yeah, and they're
Meet me back
zealot,
at the police
ideological
station, and
zealots.
We'll discuss the details.
Right then. Alcala says, lol, snipe perfectly well. I reckon you're as good as I am. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll rephrase that. I snipe as well as I think I need to. Although I guess you've actually seen me sniping, so yeah, I can hit an elephant from 50 feet away if it stays still and it's deaf and doesn't hear the first 3 shots and run. But no, I can generally, you know, I guess sniping, I'm talking about that first opening shot against a stationary target rather than any kind of Private Ryan snapshotting, dodging targets with a bolt action. Don't forget to check the Brahmin on your way out. Dim, thank you very much for the yet again the good loot advice. Right, I'm going back to College Square. So what am I going to do here? Semper Invicta. Semper Pi. That's my motto. Right, loot up. Oh yeah, I've got to start remembering to loot up Mohab flour because they're perfect for home-brewed Psycho. And at the moment I've got a lot of Jet, but not enough Psycho to make up Psycho Jet. Sam, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I tend to be quite cautious. I mean, you've probably seen, you know, if you see me playing The Division, I tend to peekaboo from behind cover. Particularly on survival, I tend to play a standoff game, as it were. I do try and control the distance of engagement and be careful because dying has a lot of negative consequences in survival mode. Yeah, very good. That's not short for sebaceous by any chance, is it? Yeah, very good. Thank you for asking, mate. I hope you're good too. All I see is possible bloody posh dress. Sebastian, beg your pardon. So for some reason I over the years have seen the sebaceous name in a lot of gamer tags. Loot up any possible crap. I'll sell the frag grenades because frag grenades, if you like to loot, frag grenades are just a fucking nightmare. I mean, and all frag grenades do is blow the loot across the fucking Commonwealth. Yeah, the Hans Capon DLC. Just yes, yes, and yes. I think Sexy Biscuit got the exclusive release date. He's pretty much the only official YouTuber they kind of officially do business with, and I think he released the release date in his most recent video. They told him. Rico, when is the new DLC coming out? I tell you what, Rico, you can type it in the stream if you look up Sexy Biscuit. So I just want to see if I can put that window through. Yeah, Sexy Biscuit released the date information in one of his videos. Flamenzi, how you doing, mate? And good morning. And this week, yeah, I've got it in my calendar, but I can't really window out and open up my personal calendar, which will just be full of dates for downloading pornography and other equally embarrassing stuff. Right, where's the Brahmin? Oh, we have hostiles. Where are you, Brahmin? But yeah, great to see you, Vlemenzi. Thank you for the like earlier this morning, and thanks for knowing the date. Fuck. See, I want to get rid of that. I'm nearly fucking full with crapola. Yeah. I should have been less of a blind fuck. Oh well, at least we've got some friends down there. I'm really self-conscious about my crappy sniping now. Now I've brought attention upon my own shit sniping. Fuck me, this recon scope is not picking them up at very long range at all. Unless that is a rare encounter and they're not hostile. Frostdraken says aim for the dick. Yeah, it's a win-win. Everybody's a winner when you shoot the bad guys in the penis. Right, I don't know why these guys aren't flagging as hostile, but I'm going to go over there and speak to them just in case. This is fucking weird. Right, time for the gender equalizer.
You gotta be joking.
Oh yeah, and now they go fucking hostile, thank you.
Man, fuck this. I'm out.
The fuck was up with that? That was a weird encounter.
Hey.
Oh yeah, don't mention it. Just glad to see you made something of yourself.
That was strange. What did he think? He was gonna give up, and I was just gonna go, okay then, we can be chums. Yeah, Molotovs are the gentleman's choice, I think. If you like your loot, if you're a klepto and want to constantly loot every single thing that's not nailed down in the Commonwealth, Molotovs, they bring all of the damage to the party, but with none of the disruption to the game. Yeah, we'll chalk that one down to a negligent discharge in his back. Right, $1 million question is, when I speak to these guys, are they going to immediately take me? Are they going to immediately try and take me somewhere? Yeah, they're going to take me up to the Pridwin, but fuck it, I want to sleep so I can save.
Paladin Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck?
Yeah,
Mission
I
accomplished.
don't think loyalty's too high a priority as amongst the
good news
raiders.
for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin. Good.
Why's he pulling his
Paladin.
gun?
Good. You're back. Aelin, Reese. It's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise.
It's grumpy and
With the proper
pretty.
guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
I won't let you down.
I promise.
We all know that's a lie. Of course I'll let you down, but I'm
going
going to say the right
Getting that
things.
transmitter
Oh,
was
thank you
fast.
guys.
So you decided to stay.
Yeah,
I expected you to
21kiloton.com.
take your
It will
payment
take you
and
to my
run.
YouTube channel, and
I got tired of wandering alone.
I've got a
bad.
video
I
there
was getting
about
used to the thought of you
76.
leaving.
Inspired because a lot of the
That's enough.
conversations I've been
Like
having
it or not,
on my
you're gonna
live
have to
streams.
learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict
Yeah,
code.
be
of
warned,
ethics. If
Sebastian.
you
There
intend
is
to
the
stay
odd
within our
swear
ranks,
word.
you need to obey our
Occasionally, there's
terms
the
without
odd
question.
swear word in my videos.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Hitler's politics were slightly dodgy, and I swear occasionally.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the
I
prison.
seem to think
However,
Fallout
if you
was
want to run a few
relatively
officers, try Halen
swear-free.
and
I
Knight
think
Reese
Fallout
first.
4,
They could certainly
New
use your
Vegas was
assistance.
relatively
I'll leave the
swear-free.
choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Bit of swearing in 4. Kingdom Come Deliverance is absolutely full of swearing. I mean, it's... Kingdom Come Deliverance swears more than me. I mean, Jesus. Well, I've failed to help defend Coastal Cottage, but I think Coastal Cottage is a couple of
Don't let all
beds,
that horsepower go to your
couple
head.
of beds and a machine gun turret or some shit. So there's nothing there I'm particularly fussed about. Ross says, you got Oblivion yet? I have it not installed. I'm going to do Fallout 2, Wasteland 2. I promise I'll give that a go.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
I hope I haven't offended you again.
Yeah, Geordie,
Offended?
my current
Hardly.
rotation
I'm just
is
trying to figure you out.
mainly
You're not the military type.
Fallout
You're a loner.
4
So I can't
and
figure out
Kingdom
why you're
Come
sticking
Deliverance,
around.
and I'm
You
going
got
to
what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
occasionally rotate in other games like
I just want to be left
Scum
alone.
That's just it.
and
You don't get to
Fallout
be
76
alone.
and just other
The
stuff.
Brotherhood is all about the
So the
team.
two
There are no individuals.
two
no
core
heroes.
games are Fallout 4
The sooner you
and
realize
Kingdom
that,
Come
the
Deliverance
sooner I
for the
might
time
start
being.
trusting you.
But yeah, I want to
I'm gonna
work
cut
others
some
in, and I
slack
want to
because
keep
Dance trusts you.
some scum coverage
But
up
if you
as
step out
well.
of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
I'm tempted to snipe this guy, but
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking
All
about
right, Frost,
mutants, ghouls,
I'll
synths,
install it.
the abominations the damn
We'll
eggheads
make a
caused
note
when they
to do
started
that.
playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
I do like that
Caleb?
scribe outfit,
He's
but
still
the
giving you the cold
stats are
shoulder.
awful.
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds Brotherhood.
I
It's all he
did
cares
off
about. It's his
stream
family.
log into
It's his
Scum,
whole life.
and I
If
went
anything else
top
comes
to
into the picture
bottom
and gets in the way, He shoves it aside.
through that bunker
Is there something between the two of you?
and
When I
sorted
first
all
showed
that
up,
loot
Reese was
out,
the
because
one
so
who
many
sponsored me.
people got triggered
Under his
and were
wing,
like, just like,
showed me
what
the
are you
ropes.
doing? You like
I
left
thought
that
there was a little more
magazine
between us,
there and
so
that gun there, and you should have
I asked
loaded
him
that
if he
gun. So I
cared
was a
about me
good
that
boy,
way. He told me
and
the
I went
Brotherhood of
back
Steel was all that
and
he
I went
cared
to
about.
the whole bloody
And there
place.
was no room for anything else in his life.
And,
we never spoke about it again.
I've now got
Look,
like a
I need
MP5,
to get back to things. If you're worried
couple
about
of loaded
Reese,
pistols.
just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take
Oh
on your
yeah,
first
Knight
assignment?
Reese is a total fucking obnoxious cock rocket. He's
Ready.
Great.
I'd kill
Let
him
me
if I didn't
explain
need
what
the
I need you to do.
reputation.
One of the Brotherhood's most
He's just
important
a
duties is the
complete knob.
recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Ah. Of course, these two are... I'm just changing a battery. These two are literally the slightly more... Or so I say, slightly less frantic Brotherhood of Steel version of Preston Garvey who give quests. Scum is Croatian game in Croatian. What is that what scum means in Croatian? Right then. Why they got fucking icons on their head?
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Here's what we're gonna do. No, I'm not ready.
Understood. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
What we're gonna do is I am going to go down to Hangman's Alley. We'll go down to Rico and Tanisha's, and I'll offload all this shite. Then we'll head back up here. Then we'll head up to the Pridwin. I have no clue.
Look at these burn marks. You must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Is this a door? Yes. Which way is south? Right, let's head down. Unlock our bags. Try not to tread on any of the respawning landmines. Just I'm such a dense fucker. I just realised it's... Obviously that's why the mines here repop. It's because it's the Brotherhood of Steel putting them out. To be honest, clearing out ArcJet was much less of a deal than I thought it would be. Probably because I didn't loot. Oh, fuck. Right, I'm not taking any chances with that motherfucker. That did not fucking budget. Well, he looks angry. Easy. Weird place to encounter a deathclaw. Damn fucking straight. That was not what I was expecting to see there. They tend to just be wilderness. Yeah, VATS in Fallout 76 appears to just be some kind of real-time auto-target mechanism, which, you know, is better than nothing. I mean, I think this engine is tough for aiming. I mean, I really don't have any issues aiming in Battlefield games because of that game engine. I find it quite a bit laggy and difficult to aim in Fallout 4 with this game engine. So I think Fallout 76, you know, this engine and it being online, I think it could be quite hard. I don't know quite how easy it's going to be to manually target. So at least VATS will take the edge off that. But it's, you know, worth noting some players really don't like ADS. A lot of players don't like FPS games. A lot of people don't even sit in a position where they can adequately FPS. You know, I know some gamers who like literally kind of sit in an armchair with their mouse mat on, their mouse on a mouse mat on the arm of a bloody, you know, lazy boy, and you know that sort of position's fine for playing strategy games. You know, with the keyboard off to one side on a desk next to them, that's fine for strategy, point and click strategy games. But you're not gonna play Fallout 76 and be aiming down sights with that technique. Yeah, Tolcano. I'm just gonna quickly catch up with chat while I'm here. I've got to sort out that bloody Brahmin. Thank you. The Vegemite. My skin's looking lovely. I haven't quite worked up the balls to eat it yet. I keep looking at it and being frightened. It's sitting there in my fridge. Every time I go to eat it, I kind of go, I'll do that tomorrow. So I think Vegemite lasts for about 2 years in the cupboard. It's in the fridge, so yeah, it's not going to go off. I'll try and have some after the stream. I'll try and be brave. I'll try and be a man. And yes, Alcohol Astaire, Rico sent me some Vegemite very kindly. But yes, Fallout 3 in New Vegas. GTab99, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Yeah, Fallout 3, I just had this memory of Fallout 3 in New Vegas and the mobs teleporting from one side to the other. You know, they would just kind of dart from left to right. It was bad. You had to use VATS in certain circumstances. I agree with Dark or Fred about Elder Scrolls 6 Starfield. I mean, you know, I like, you know, this looks really nice, but I mean, it runs pretty shit. I mean, I never got satisfactory performance out of Fallout 4. You know, and you know, technically, I'm completely over spec for this game. I mean, I'm way over the preferred requirements. Like, I can never quite get it to run properly. So I'm always getting frame drop or pixelated bloody capture files, you know, it's or jitter or something. It never works like it should on paper. Alcoholist Des says treat it like gentleman's relish. I have a feeling I like my. I need to. If I have Vegemite with the right thing, I'll probably love it because I very much go for that salt and sweet kind of combo. You know, like I love salted and sweet popcorn, like absolutely wonderful. So I reckon Vegemite with something like marmalade or something. I think I'd probably lose my shit, even though that probably sounds disgusting to most normal humanoids.
Farming is as honest work gets.
Right, let's empty some crap out. Yeah, PCs in 2025 will probably be able to run it at 60 FPS constant.